So right here, Justyn Ross does his little set release. He comes in, then he goes through the contact, cuts back out. He pretends he's going that way, then he does another fake quick cutout, and then he gains some separation, maybe a little bit, but his catch radius allows him to go up there and grab the ball. So in this video, we're going to be doing a film breakdown on Justyn Ross and some of his training camp plays, and then we're going to just talk for the rest of the video. But yeah, man, that was a very good move right there to get the separation over the defender and still be able to go up there and leap up and catch the ball. Now in this play, he does the same little release, but then he just does a quick cut out. He has barely any separation, but Mahomes drops a very good dime that gives him the ability to go grab it with one hand and use that length that he has in his wingspan and his very good catch radius. So Justyn Ross is showing that he's a very good player. And right here, you can see it's just a regular catch. I can't really break that down. I'm going to break that down soon. And then that's another one-handed catch right there. But look at it right here. You can see Justyn Ross gets over the defender with his little fake. Mahomes sees him. I think this is what the route we just showed you. Mahomes sees him. And then Justyn Ross extends his arms and makes the very good catch. Right here, Mahomes drop backs the throw. I think this is the one-hander again. And he sees Justyn Ross, and like I said, he puts... Oh, no, this is right here. Okay. Yeah, this is in stride. Justyn Ross is on a vertical, and he catches the ball in stride. So Justyn Ross has a very good catch radius, and he has great hands, and he knows when the ball is coming his way. And this is the things that Justyn Ross is going to bring to this Kansas City Chiefs offense, you know? As you can see right here, that move, that same thing he did, very good move. Barely did any, look, comeback right there. Barely any separation, but he does a little quick comeback route, finds the ball, and he keeps it in stride. So Justyn Ross is going to have a very huge role in this offense. And now that I broke down his training camp clips, let's get into his strengths and what he could bring to the table for this Kansas City Chiefs offense. So if you look at plays like this, and then you sitting there telling me that you don't believe that Justyn Ross brings a different type of element to this team, then you have to be lying. And the reason I say you have to be lying is because Justyn Ross does what we want out of a 6'4" wide receiver. He's catching these balls. Mahomes is putting it in a perfect spot for him. He's building chemistry with Pat Mahomes. He's showing that he's worthy and that he's going to have a role within this offense. And I'm sorry, I just lifted a big luggage on the stairs. That's all you really need in this offense is a role, you know? All you need is a role, and if Justyn Ross can find his role, then he's going to make the roster. He's going to do very well with this offense. And I'm pretty sure I know his role, that big 6'4" Allen Lazard type of possession receiver. And he should be able to see some snaps. Now, obviously, we're still waiting for preseason because it all starts with preseason. But in training camp, he's looking better than much expected. Last year, he didn't really get to go to training camp. He did rookie mini camp. But now this year, he's in training camp. He's looking very, very good. And I just want to see Justyn Ross silence the haters. So after training camp, we know what's next. Preseason. He has to silence the haters in preseason, which I'm pretty sure he would do. Him and Rice is gonna have a field day in preseason. And it's gonna be something that's gonna be very fun to watch. Now, obviously, preseason isn't the only thing. Justyn Ross is gonna have to show this in the NFL season as well. But that all depends on how much snaps he gets. So it starts with rookie minicamp, which he did good in. Then it goes to training camp, which he's doing good in right now. And then it goes to preseason, which we expect him to do good in as well. And then that's how it translates to the NFL level in the regular season. I believe he has exactly what it takes to thrive in the Chiefs system in the regular season. Now, a lot of people's acting like Justyn Ross has no use here, but y'all got to realize we don't have a receiver like Ross that's... All right, look. I can't really get it into y'all heads because I was just forcing it on y'all. But if you don't like Ross, you don't like Ross. But I can't get it into y'all heads. But what I could say is no one on this team has a catch radius like Justyn Ross. Travis Kelce is probably the closest person to having a catch radius like Ross. And I believe that Travis Kelce still don't have a catch radius like Justyn Ross. And when I say catch radius, Justyn Ross catches anything that comes his way. And that's something you can't let go of because I promise if the Kansas City Chiefs put him on the practice squad, somebody's going to grab him up, give him a good contract, and he's going to go on whatever team he goes to and he's going to show out for them because that catch radius is something different, especially if you mix him with a quarterback that he's not like Mahomes, but if you mix him with a quarterback that can make similar throws, then it's going to be very bad for us for letting Justyn Ross go. So that's why I think you keep Mahomes with Ross, because Mahomes can make them throws where nobody else could reach for it, and then Justyn Ross could make them catches on them crazy throws. As you see right there, look at that little route. Easy snatch. He doesn't even need that much separation. It's just that if you throw it high enough, he's going to get it because he has a long reach. His vertical may not be the best, but he could still jump, and he has a long reach, and his hands is there. And I don't think he's washed at all. I think he's actually getting the groove back, and I can't wait to see what he does. Travis Kelce's obviously Travis Kelce, but when we just X him out and we focus on the Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver core without Kelce, I'm pretty much still comfortable with them. I'm comfortable with them. I don't have a problem with them. My concern right now is the defensive line because Chris Jones, I don't know what he has going on. Charles Omeni, who just got suspended. Felix Anudike-Uzomah's having a bad training camp. And it's look like Carl Laftis is the only proven one I know on that defensive line. We need to go get a veteran edge rusher. At least bring back Carlos Dunlap. The secondary is obviously going to be good still. Yeah, like I said, when a player with this special talent and he's had a history of being not almost, I mean, if he'd never got hurt, he probably would have been a top 10 pick because he had 1,000 yards in his freshman year. So if he's showing these flashes of his former self, then it's most likely that he's going to go back to his former self. And that's just what Patrick Mahomes does, man. Like, a lot of people think, remember, Juju Smith-Schuster, bro, like, he was pretty much washed up. But as soon as Juju went to Patrick, he almost had a 1,000-yard season. So Patrick Mahomes does that to receivers. So Justyn Ross went through all of this, but now he's getting the groove back. And having Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback just makes everything 100% easier for you in life. So that's exactly why Justyn Ross is easily getting his groove back. And you got to be happy for Ross because coming out and going through all that and all them injuries, now he has a chance to make everything right with the Kansas City Chiefs. It's honestly amazing. And I just can't wait to see what he does in the preseason and the regular season. Rashee Rice as well, Sky Moore, Richie James. I want to see them all in the regular season balling out MVS, the defense, hopefully we can re-sign Chris Jones at this point. I don't want him to get traded unless it's for 2 defensive linemen that's good and some picks because we can't risk losing Chris Jones. Like, without him, the defense changes completely. And I know it was easy to be good without Tyreek, but Chris Jones, that's a whole different ball game. Mahomes got to drop 40 a night if Chris Jones isn't on that defensive line. But it's been your boy Chiefs Priority, and I'm out, man. Peace.